active internal rotation of the shoulder. This is a great assessment tool to determine the structure of your shoulder joint and whether or not you have a asymmetry between internal and external rotation. So for many people, internal rotation is going to be very difficult, and there's a lot of things that will happen to compensate to kind of cheat internal rotation. Many of us that sit down in a desk all day are going to be lacking in this motion. So to test it, it's very important to see where we're at and what we need to do to improve the quality of the shoulder. So to set up, we're going to be in a supine position, lying on our backs. From there, you're going to have your elbow out to 90 degrees. So you want to line up the elbow to your shoulder. And similar to external rotation, where we're coming back, we're going to go forward this way as far as we can. So what I'm looking for is just 45 degrees of internal rotation, which is right there. We don't need to go as far as this. And what happens if someone's tight internally and they start going, you got to look at their shoulder joint. What's going to happen for them to cheat it is it's going to pop forward and they're going to be like, oh, look, I can almost touch the ground. But we want to actually push this down into the ground. And what you can do is actually put your hand on top of your shoulder and you can actually feel if the shoulder is going to pop forward or not. So as you're going nice and slow, you're waiting for that shoulder. And for me, it's around about here. And this is going to give you a lot of good information to know what state your shoulder joint is in. So to summarize, 45 degrees is all you need. You don't need this to pop up. The other thing I'm going to mention is to also watch the rib cage. If they're going to flare out this way to cheat, you want to make sure you drive your rib cage down. So internal rotation, external rotation. Those two are very important when it comes to overhead pressing and just joint health in general. As they improve, your joints will feel better, and all those people with achy joints will finally be happy. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below.